Congratulations and welcome, Derrick. Questions for Derrick?
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
What were the last 48 hours like for you when you got the call, when you realized you had to go back, and then obviously through the birth of your child and all that while game 2 was going on?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Obviously it came a couple of days early, but we got it in the morning and was just trying to figure out if she was actually in labor or what was going on. And then once I found out she was in labor, I just tried to get that first flight out. I missed one, which would have got me there earlier, but finally got on one and was just texting with her mom the whole time while she eventually gave birth to our son. And I mean, it was just a special feeling. I wasn't there, but even just getting pictures and videos and all that on the plane, it was just special. And I mean, he's already changed our life, so it's been crazy. And then just sitting with him, watching the game, cheering us on from home. So it was cool, and just one of those moments that I'll have forever.
How late did you show up, and then what was that like, missing that and knowing you were going to miss it? Was there anxiety, everything like that as you're going through it?
Yeah, I mean, I was like a couple hours late by the time I actually got to the hospital. I mean, they were trying to like wait for me and do whatever. I was like, however, y'all are both safe and do what you got to do. So I figured I'd be late, I'd miss it, but really just them both being healthy and safe was all that mattered to me.
Did you steal the name from Robert Williams?
We picked it before I got traded, and then they're like, yeah, it's kind of unique. We don't know anybody with that name. There's a lot of other reasons. And then I get traded here, and like the first couple of weeks, someone's like, oh, that's what Rob named this kid. I was like, we really named it because it was kind of unique. So we'll just be Hendricks 2.0, and we'll go from there.
We have one Zoom question from Mark Murphy.
Hey, Derrick, number one, how's your sleep? And number two, I mean, are you a big Jimi Hendrix fan?
Number one, it's pretty good, decent. I mean, as good as it gets. I mean, I was in the hospital the last two nights. We had him stay in the nursery for a little bit last night, so we get a little more sleep and catch up on that. But I feel good, and we actually bought a Jimi Hendrix like art piece like a couple years ago in Aspen. So we got that hanging outside his room now, so it's kind of a cool little thing to see.
Bobby Manning.
Hey, Derrick. I know you weren't there in game 2 for Marcus's return, but in game 1, he's kind of along the sideline, talking to you guys in the huddles. What's just been your overall impression of his leadership? Have you ever really seen a guy just kind of insert himself at that level as a leader in the team, situation? Like, what has stood out most about his leadership since you've been here?
Yeah, I mean, he's the heart and soul of this team, and he sees something, he's gonna say something. So, I mean, obviously, he wish he was out there game 1, but he was doing everything he could to help us win that game. And I mean, obviously, he was huge for us in game 2, and gonna be huge for us the rest of the series. So, whether it's by how he plays or using his mouth, I mean, he does it all.
Any further questions for Derrick? Wrap it up right there. Thank you, Derrick. Congratulations.